Hey everybody, Black King Blake here. Just got off work, everything. Uh, Ready to make this video. It's been about a week. Man, what's really been grinding my ass, man? If it's any of you, I'm sure some of you try to meet people online. Man, I just want. It's such a fucking disgust. I'm disgusted. There's so many fucking fake ass people out here. How many of y'all? How many of you guys are trying to just make friends? I don't want to fuck get married, especially if I never even fucking seen you. Okay, with my own goddamn two eyes, and in like 3 sentences, it's like I love you. This one chick asked me to goddamn propose to her, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's always bottom line, even if you're just honest as fuck. Like, look, I don't have it. It's 2 weeks before Christmas. My fiance died last year before Christmas. You know, it's just a fucking rough time of year for me now. I'm behind on my room rent. I am working now, as you can see. You know, but they don't even hear what you got to say. And you can be honest as you want to, you know. I'm too goddamn nice. It's just the fucking bottom line. But it's not the first time I've run into this. But I just want to meet, like, a friend, you know, because I'm new to this time. You know, but a woman I can just take out for dinner and a movie. You don't even have to be sex involved. And then on top of that, you know, most of them just like, oh, you straight up hookup. But you want you to send the money up front or buy a card. And who the fuck does that? Who the fuck pays for something for pussy? Even if they send you pictures, okay? Who the fuck sends a motherfucker? Even if it's half money, all right? Even if it's $100, half of that, $50. The chances that them bitches even showing up on your fucking doorstep, her fucking holding her boyfriend, probably sit right beside the phone, piece of fucking shit, but just some fake ass motherfucking shit. And it's disgusting. You know, it's bad that it's got to the point. I'd rather be robbed at gunpoint. Just go ahead and fucking rob me that way. But I'm not stupid enough to fucking send money to you. Oh, I could see you. You know, if you really fucking, you know, sometimes I just humor this shit to see how far this fucking bullshit really goes. And just be honest as fucking shit, you know, like, hey man, my fiance died last year. You know, it's like they already knew this shit. You know, and they probably do because they probably viewed my channels and I gave people information to fight me with. That's what the fuck's happening. You know? And I've got to be smart about what I do with these videos, you know? I am Viking Blake. I'm getting stronger every day. Things are happening for me every day. I'm staying sober and I'm happy. You know, I'd like to smoke a little weed or whatever. But you know what? For right now, I got a room. I'm warm and dry. And that shit ain't the most important thing to me. It never should be. Just like I told you guys, don't, you know. But this is really hard time for me. Like it wasn't always hard enough. And I call it Yule. I celebrate Yule, you know, because y'all know I'm Viking. But it's a hard enough time for me. You know, I don't really enjoy Christmas. You know, I don't really get into it. You know, I don't feel like I'm even like a part of my family. Like I've always been the black sheep. But I do believe that the gods have great, great things in store for me. You know, I'm the true Viking Blake. You know. But I'm saying, how many, I don't know if the women are running into this on the women's side, but I'm sure it's happening. But, you know, I could never do that. And if I told you and you sent me the money up front, this is the kind of person I am, I'd at least show up to your fucking house, you know. I'd at least show up. If I tell you, hey, you know, I need some gas, but, you know, I might ask for $10 to get to your house, but you know, if you're in another state, why the fuck you even bother me? And you keep even doing that. What? Send me some money. What location are you at? They don't hear what the fuck to say. They're not looking at it. They're just trying to get you. They're trying to fucking find some goddamn dumbass fool out here. All right, and I know that people are lonely. And this time of year, man, come on. A lot of people are depressed. Y'all fucking sign their death warrant, man. Why don't you just send them a gun with a bullet? Or, you know, with enough bullets to fucking put in their mouth and fucking blow their goddamn brains off all over the wall. That's what you're doing. That's the worst kind of thief. The motherfucker you can't see, the cyber thief, is trying to just steal your information. That's trying to fucking prey on people at a time of year when we're all supposed to be loving and we're all supposed to be sticking together. Finding everybody out here is just fucking fake. You don't even know who the fuck you're talking to. You're probably talking to some goddamn dude. You know, probably most all them women is the same goddamn dude. And some of them you can tell pretty quick because they don't even sound like they can speak, you know, English. And that shit's just being translated, but nobody in the world talks like that shit. Okay? And I hate this shit. I hate texting. I want to hear somebody's voice. I want to be able to see somebody with my own two eyes. Don't believe shit unless it's standing in front of you. Don't send money unless it's like a friend of yours. But if you ain't got it, just be honest with me. You know what I'm saying? But that's a totally different situation if you know somebody. Now they'll do you like that too. Trust me. If they think you got it and you'll fucking send them shit, yeah. These supposed friends will take care of you too. And I have virtually none. And in this town, I virtually know no one. Which is good. But, I'm still trying to speak to my daughter. But I'm saying, what the fuck kind of people does this shit? Heartless motherfuckers. Heartless, fake-ass motherfuckers preying on the people that's suffering, preying on the people that's depressed. These people preying on the people that's just so desperate for some kind of attention. They just want to have, they want to believe so much. I do. I don't know. I think they keep doing this shit because I don't want to believe that the whole world is a bunch of fake-ass motherfuckers and that all they want, and I just like to free a woman, like I say. It doesn't have to do with sex, I'm not even that type of guy. I'm not going to be with a woman for just a hookup. I don't want to be with somebody like that. Yeah. All right. But send the money up front. Yeah, right. Okay. Once you send me the money, and I'll at least show up at your house. Send me enough for Uber, and I'll show up at your house, and then we'll talk about payment. All right. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. Even if I was that type of guy. But I'm saying, man, especially at this time of year and stuff. How many people are going to commit suicide because you pretended like you actually cared about them? Of course, they have to be really, really desperate to believe that you actually care about them when they've never seen you, period. Never hung out with you, period. Even if you got videos online, they don't know who the fuck you are. They don't know what your personality is. How do you love somebody you've never fucking seen? Oh, I love you. Are you in a relationship? Oh, I'm single. There's several of them I pushed, and I'm like, look, where you at? If you want me to send you money, where you at? Oh, give me a cash app. But what is it? Whatever, when you take a picture of your screen, take one of it. When you send it, take that. Anybody knows if you got cash app, when you get money in there, you hear that cha-ching on your phone, and you hear like the little coins dropping. That's how you know you got the goddamn money, okay? I don't need to take a goddamn fucking picture of my screen, okay? Because what kind of bullshit is that? Okay, screenshot it and send it to me as soon as you send it to me. No, if you'll know I sent it to you when it goes cha-ching and it says, this is from Vakin Blake. What the fuck, people? It's fucking sad what this world has come to. You can't trust nothing. You can't trust no one. No wonder. Hell, I'm really depressed. I was already depressed anyway. This is the most depressing time of year, period, for me. Especially, it's just like losing my fiance last year. I was talking to this one, the one asked me to propose to her, but she was saying things to me, like things that Stephanie used to say to me. She doesn't even know me, and it freaked me the fuck out, dude. I'm like, is Stephanie like coming through this lady and trying to, I don't know, dude. But, I put some information out there online. I've been on the down, on this thing, recording myself when I'm drunk as hell, just totally fucking depressed, just out of my fucking mind, yeah. But in my heart, man, every time, I want to believe that there's at least one decent motherfucker out there. But you know what the truth is? No decent person would ever, no decent woman, period, or man, without meeting you face to face, would be like, well, all right, so you're single. Well, I want a serious relationship. Propose to marry to me. And by the way, I need to get some stuff for my kid. Could you send an Apple Card? When you go to the store, will you send me a gift card? And then take a picture of it and send it to me. And everybody knows that shit's a scam. So, all the scam and shit, all this unhonesty. Why the fuck? Yeah, it hurts. Because apparently, everything on this motherfucker, all these people out here, they just a bunch of fake ass people. And I'm not saying everybody. There's a few real people like me that actually talk and say things. But I've got to really be careful here, okay? On what I say and what I do. Because bottom line is, man, motherfuckers, if they could get something or do something to try to hurt you or take from you, It's all about money. You know what? All you motherfuckers that worship money, guess what? You know, even if you're Christians, but this is all religions, you know, Buddhists and all that shit. Okay, what does it say in the Bible? What did Jesus say? Jesus said it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. So what does that say about people here? Are y'all, I mean, all you people out here that call yourself, you know, whatever, Christians, are you living it? Whatever religion you are you living it? Because I try to truly live, you know, practice what I preach. And I'm damn sure not perfect. I still don't even come close. You know, fall short sometimes. You know, I want real people in my life. These are what true friends. I mean, that fucking call me out on my shit. Hey, Blake, you fucking up, Blake. You know, what the fuck? You know, but call me out on my shit, and it kills me. I have to walk away for a little minute. You know, it's when somebody just speaks straight up truth to me. You know, even if we're not like best friends and shit, but they're like, you know what, Blake, straight up, blah 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 blah. Because I tell people that's what I want people to do. But that shit is really hard for me to take. But it's good. It's good that they do that. But I should have seen that shit coming myself. But the thing is, man, you know, it's hard to kind of see. That's why you need people in your life to tell you what's going on. But you got to listen to what they're saying, but not everything. Because there's a lot of people out here that are just trying to hurt you. I don't want another one-sided relationship in my life. I've had enough of those, you know. I just want a genuine person that loves me for me. I love them for them. I got their back. It ain't gonna be no Cinderella shit, but I'm, you know, and I'm not maybe not looking to really get married at this point. I don't know. You know, yeah. Again, you know, I'm almost 50 years old. I just want to have somebody that I could go to the movies with. It ain't got to be about sex and all that shit. Which, you know, I am a man. I'd like to have friends with benefits. But I want an actual real person that I can have an intelligent conversation with, see them with my own two eyes, face to face. You know, I'm not going to ask you to pay for my shit. But either way, if you want, you know, there's some great women out like me that, you know, you pay half and I'll pay half. You know, we'll meet in the middle. But on here, I mean, that's a rarest thing on earth. Like me, I'm the rarest thing on earth, really. Because I'm a real genuine person and I have a huge heart. And I want to believe in my heart of hearts. I keep doing this to myself. You know, I always like, okay, fuck it. I'm erasing Facebook. I keep doing this to myself. I put myself out here like that. And then, you know, being 100% just me. Not perfect. Just me. Just 100% me. But I do have a heart. And if I tell you I love you, I love you. But I'm going to at least see you first. Or, you know, go out on a few dates with you first. You know, I do move really fast. I am an Aries. So, you know, I tend to move really fast when I see what I want. But in my life, I'm having to learn to, you know, hey, you know, I'm not promised tomorrow. But why have to be in such a fucking rush, you know? Why should I should get to know people, you know? But what I'm looking for is just the rarest thing in the world. And I think sometimes I just look for it so long. I spend so much time alone out there. You know, I am a lone wolf. And then I find somebody and they say the right things. Blake's heart straight in it. But my heart's in it. If I tell you my heart's in it, if I tell you I love you, I mean I love you. I mean I'll take a bullet for you. I mean I'll die for you. I mean I got your fucking back. You better have mine. And most of the time it's I got their back. And I'm still alone. Even though I got somebody standing right in front of me. How many of you out there feel like that too? So, guys out there, women, if this has happened to you, just go out there and meet somebody face to face. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to. It could be a dude. It's probably somebody. I mean, really, yeah, I've definitely talked to some that definitely did, you know. And I hate texting. I'd rather hear somebody's voice on the line, okay? Especially when you say things to you, even if you're other significant other. You know, I think it's best to say those things with face to face, or at least over the phone when you're talking, not texting. I love you, because it's just meaningless to me. You know, let them be able to look to me, you know, when somebody says they love me, I want to be able to look in their eyes and see if they're full of shit or not. And I want them to look in my eyes when I tell somebody I love them to see if I'm full of shit or not. Okay? I mean, shouldn't that be how it is? But like I say, man, it's cybercrime, cyberbullying. You know, y'all talk about people down this time of year, you know, taking their lives and suicide and all this. I mean, this is one of the worst times of year people commit suicide. But y'all fucking fake ass motherfuckers out there are just, Hey man, I'm putting a nail in this motherfucker's coffin. When they don't give a fuck about your feelings, how much it hurts you, what it does to you. They don't know. They're not even listening to what you say. They're not paying attention because you can type shit that like, hey, man, I gotta get my little girl in prison. I'm broke. I'm one fucking step from the street, and that's a fact with me right now. I'm just one step from being on back on the street in the cold. And we all are. We all are. Because our government damn sure won't give a fuck about us. Now, I've heard that that's $6,400. Anyway, we got to stop this shit. Why are we preying on each other? Can you sleep with yourself at night? Because if I did that kind of shit, I damn sure couldn't sleep with myself at night. There's these motherfucking soulless people out here apparently that don't even have a conscience. Because, hell, them motherfuckers don't have a damn bit of problem sleeping. I can't sleep most of the time as it is, and I try to speak the truth. The truth as I know. I try to be brutally honest, and I try to be that person. But sometimes I get told that, hey, I'm not actually living up to that. And then what really kills me about that is, I'm hard on myself than anybody else. So the fact that I couldn't see that somebody else had to tell me that, it really hurts me. So I'm mad at me. How many of y'all can relate to that? So anyway, hey, be kind. It ain't got nothing to do. Don't be out here trying to hurt people because you need money. Okay, money ain't everything. If you worship money, I told you this. If you worship money, and you thinking that money's gonna make you happy, when you're sitting on the biggest pile of money in the world, you're probably gonna be the fucking most saddest, depressed motherfucking person in the world. You know why? Because you piling all that money up. But nobody wants to be your friend. And all you worried about is somebody take it from you. Take it from your pile. In Christmas and Yule and things about giving. In relationships, isn't that about two people coming together, having each other's back, two people against the world, best friends, lovers, isn't that what it's about? It ain't about the money. That shit'll come later if you need it. But you should never go out with someone or be with someone just because they got money. Because money ain't going to make you happy. And I tell you, if you do have a conscience, at the end of the day, you're not going to feel very good about yourself for just being with someone for those reasons. And most of the time, that shit is going to blow up in your face. I've never been lucky enough to actually, hook up with somebody that actually had some money. But that's not what I want. The beauty and the sex, yeah, I'm not shooting videos of that shit. I keep that shit in my mind. I don't share my pussy with nobody, not even another woman. I don't share when I'm in a relationship. No, I'm with them. I'm with them, period. Now I find out they fuck around with me, it's the end. There's no forgiveness here. People do grow apart, but at least have in a relationship if you do feel like you need to do that. And it hurts. It's not going to be easy because it's easier just to not tell somebody, but people find out eventually. Because they ain't stupid. And we feel the shit in our heart. And I've been there. Where I knew people were, not necessarily fucking around with me, but they were hurting me and taking from me. And it was always just like on one side of Blake, I need to. And Blake's always there no matter what. Beat his head against the wall. I'm the ram. Till I'm bloody and shit. And I finally turn around. And once I walk away, I'm done. I walk away. You ain't gonna talk me back into being with you. There ain't no forgiveness in that shit. If I'm not what you want, at least let's have enough balls to be like, hey, you're not my type. You're not what I want. Or I grew apart from you, and I want to see other people. So I think we should split up. That's the kind of honesty people need. If people want relationships that's gonna fucking last and work, like our grandparents did, because you don't think they went through hard times, but then they're like, oh shit. Everything's worse, but homeboy I used to know back in high school, he's a doctor, so I won't have to worry about this shit. Later, Tater. Leaving you now. I'm getting a divorce. You got a car wreck and you're on disability now, so good luck with that in the nursing home. That's backstabbing bullshit. That's the worst kind of fucking... You know what I mean? It's the worst kind of person, period. They're all about material things. They're all about what they can get from you. What you gonna do for me today? That's the wrong reasons. and they don't love you. Those people don't give a fuck about you. It's what you could do for them. You know, what happens if something happens to you and you can't do for them anymore? What do they do? Oh, well, I fell out of love with you. I'm sorry, I've been told this shit. If you ever loved a motherfucker in the first place or want a person in the first place, you can hate everything they're doing. You don't have to like what they're doing. You may have to say, look, we're going to have to do, I got this myself for this. But you always love them. There'll always be a place in your heart that love that person. But like I say, that doesn't mean you have to agree with that. It doesn't mean you have to stay beside them and let them keep hurting you and hurting you and hurting you and hurting you. That's not what love is. You know, love is not always great. You know, going through the hard times. Two of you against the world. A man and a woman or whatever your thing is. But both of you got each other's back. You love that person for who they are. You don't have to agree on everything. I don't want somebody just like me. You know, I mean, I want somebody to call me on my shit. You know? And that hurts. But if I love that person, you know, I should respect their opinion. And that's, you know, don't be unrealistic. It's not going to be a fairy tale. And then even if the motherfucker's got money, you know, at some point, if he's got money, he's going to be like, fuck this bitch. You know, I'll just go buy me another bitch. You know, I'm tired of her. She gained a little weight. She's not looking as pretty as she was. Or you know, I ain't taking his damn mouth. I'm not putting up with that motherfucker. Fuck me. Fuck a man. Fuck a man. I don't need no goddamn man. You know what? Fake motherfuckers. All they care about is what they can get from you. I call them soul suckers, vampires, parasites. Because even if you got somebody and you still don't have, you still feel alone. How many of y'all feel like that? How many of you got somebody sitting right beside you and on the couch right beside you or sleeps beside you at night in the bed, but you still feel like you're totally alone? You love that person with all your heart. But that other person, no matter how much you love them, because I've tried. Here, I'll just love it into them. You know, eventually they'll see how much I love them, and they'll hurt me. No, that's not how it works. Once they get a little bit of momentum going, they see they can fucking sucker you into this bullshit, and they can hurt you like that or gaslight you and make, oh, it's all your fault. It's your fault that I fucked around on you. It's your fault because you wouldn't give me none. Or you was working 2 jobs. And you know, I didn't want to be alone to her. That's some fucked up ass shit, people. For the wrong reasons. See, we got not only unrealistic expectations of each other, of our own each other. Because how it should be is like, hey, baby, I mean, you could be having an argument. Some motherfuckers come up and they got to fucking beef with you. You got to be... Both of our asses fucking, I got you back, baby. Turn her on them bitches. And fuck them motherfuckers. You know, that ain't none of their goddamn business. But I'm still going to stand up for you. I'm going to be right in front of you. You know? That's what it means. Going through the hard times. The good times and the hard times. You know, that's what makes a relationship strong. You know, going through things. Making it through things. Maybe growing apart, but trying to be honest about it with the other person. Don't just go behind the other person's back and stab them in the back and they love you. You're going to kill them. You're killing them. So people have just been in relationships so long, they just, you know, even though it's terrible and they're suffering the whole time. Oh, well, I'm afraid I can't leave her now. She'll take everything I got. Is it worth it? But you're basing your love on fucking money. You're putting a money value on how much you love somebody. That's not right. That's the kind of backstabbing sin. That's what, yeah. That's almost as worse as committing adultery. And it leads there. You know, that's what makes relationships strong. You standing side by side, you and 2 people against the world instead of 1. 2 people fight for the children, right? Keeping their mind right. Not just getting fucked up every day. You know, I know it's hard out here. But we got to be strong. And if you got somebody beside you that you could depend on, When you start falling a little bit, they're right there. When they start falling a little bit, you need to be right there. It's not just 50-50. There's no such thing as just 50-50. Maybe every once in a while. But it's usually, real relationships, 30s, 70s, you know. Sometimes the other person's struggling a little bit more. You have to put a little bit more in. But if you love that person, shouldn't have to know what you should do. I believe that with all my heart. So fuck all these fake woke people. Happy Yule. Happy Christmas. I'm still praying for all your families. But the battles you're fighting at home is keeping us from fighting the real battles we need to be fighting for our kids and for our rights and for our freedom. It shouldn't be all about money. We got to forget this money thing, because all the money in the world is not going to make that shit go away. It's going to keep you from being in the real relationships and that growing part shit, because neither one of you is spending time together. And, I'm sorry. You could be together and you feel totally alone because you never see each other. And when you do see each other, it's like, fuck you. Or you're both so damn tired that you just don't even want to spend time with each other. That's not how relationships going to work. It's not going to work. Because you're at work most of the time, they're at work most of the time, so they're going to find somebody at work they work with. Because they're spending more time with her, or she's spending more time with him than you are. Common sense, people. Common sense. The battle starts at home. The battle starts right here. You have control of you. You don't have control of your partner. And that's the beauty of a relationship. Because you want your partner to be like, hey, if you start fucking up, hey, but what the fuck are you doing, baby? You fucking being that stupid. Pick your fucking head up off the ground. Yeah, I know it hurts, but get up and fight. Get up and fight. Get up, let's live. Let's do this together. I got you. I'm picking you up off the ground. I'm holding you up. I'm holding your hand. It's true. A lot of people don't want what they got until it's gone. That's true. It's the truth. Because a lot of times, you got all you could ever want. But you keep looking for that greener pasture on the other side, huh? Now, there is circumstances where somebody gets really abusive and they start drinking, they start just screaming and hitting. And I'll tell you, the verbal abuse is worse than the physical abuse. And that shouldn't happen either. But people that's been treated that way, you get my age, Muslim women have been treated like shit from dudes. And you could be nice as hell. And I actually told them, hey, you're fake. You can't be real. You got to be just playing with me. Because they can't believe that a man could be that nice. Okay, for instance, I've known in my lifetime, girls that their boyfriends are like, her husbands like really beat them up and hurt them, and shit. And I'm like, man, this ain't right, But you could take them out. They break up or whatever. You take them out to dinner and treat them really good and be nice as hell. Open the door for them, when they get in the car. 2 days later, she's back with that motherfucker. It's crazy but true. Some people believe that kind of attention is better than no attention at all. That's not true. That's where that self-love needs to come in. You need to have a person just as strong, but their own person too. You don't want somebody that you can control. You don't need to control your partner. And they don't need to control you. But it goes that way sometimes. But, love is sometimes saying, hey, baby, we ain't got the money for that phone right now. We got to buy these kids Christmas first. We got to pay these bills first. We're just going to have to go with that a little bit and make sure our kids in our home and we got a place. And we're together. As long as we're together, that's all we need. We'll find a way out of this. As long as we stick together, eventually we'll get shit going back our way. And hard times come all the time. The world's going to throw shit at you all the time. It's bad enough doing it alone. Okay? But that person beside you, that's what that's about. That's what that's about. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to try to do another video. I hope you enjoyed my topic. Please subscribe to my channel. I pray and for all your families. I hope that everyone's safe. For all of you that's good out here in the world, pray for each other. Let's do some kindness to each other, especially this time of year. And fucking grow a conscience, people. I mean, I swear I think people just don't even have a soul. That they're just, I don't know. That it almost seems inhuman to me. But it's like, and if they really are human, you can't just cut off that shit. That shit eats you alive from the inside out. Trust me. I know. I try to be. It hurts me more than it hurts anybody else. Because I can't be that person. I've been hurt thousands of times. I'm just I should learn my lesson, but I still believe that. But a lot of people don't really know what love is. And I'm still trying to find out, but I got a pretty good idea. And hey, two people together, yeah, we figure it out. Anyway, y'all be good. Let's get ready for war. Take care of the things at home so we can get out here, Try to do the best you can. If you got to downsize a little bit. As long as you and your family and your kids are together and y'all are safe, y'all are fed, y'all are dry, one of you needs to be there when the kids. Y'all got to spend time with the kids. You got to spend time with each other. You can't work all the time. Because you get doing that, and I do this too. Oh, I deserve to have something. But like I say, if you spend more time at work, and she's spending more time at work, then she's going to find somebody at work to spend time with. Because you ain't there to spend time with her. Even though you're doing the right thing for the family, you think, because you bring in that money to pay them bills. You know what? Being there for somebody is worth a whole lot more than money to me. Being there for our children is worth a whole lot more money to me than all the money in the world. Being present with my family, my kids, and our life. Because it takes two people. Because there's a bunch of evil-ass, soulless, piece of shit, vampire motherfuckers out here. So anyway, y'all keep safe. And until next time, please subscribe to my channel. Send some stuff in the comments. I'm thinking about just opening up what they call that. But anyway, we talk and shit. Just like anyway, I can't think of the thing right now. But you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we talk to people and you bring up a topic. Podcast. Yeah, podcast. But anyway, y'all send me the comments. I'll try to read them and, help me get better at what I'm doing. But I'm a real person. Get ready for war. But we got to fix what's wrong at home first. Okay? Because we got to be there. We got to have family. If you love your family, do this for your family. Spend as much time as you possibly can with your wife and your kids and your family. One of you. And be there for each other. And that, we're not used to doing that. I'm always trying though. But try. Doesn't mean it. Shit's still gonna happen. Shit's gonna happen. Life happens. But learn how to just be there. Be there for each other. Be there when your wife needs you. Be there when your kids need you. That's what it's all about. So I should have a couple more posts, but if I don't talk to you before then, which I will, keep your family safe. I pray for all of you. And I hope that something I say helps somebody out there. Bye, Kim Blake off.